So we're gonna make our way over to Dennin's Delve.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm still in the sand.
I am gonna go over to Krangor. They're gone now. Get out of the sand now.
I stand up. Shake off the sand. Still holding the scale.
No, not all of it shakes off. Some of it's gotten in your scales. It's kind of uncomfortable.
That's fine.
Gritty.
Shit happens.
Did I find the filings?
Roll me a investigation check.
As he's looking around for filings, I'm just like, Ludder,
Yeah.
is there something in particular you want to, like, do with this? Should we put it in one of our bags? Or...
Oh, no.
Just carry it.
No. Open up the pocket realm. Can you carry it in here?
I take it into the pocket realm.
And
Where
I
do you want it in here?
close the pocket realm.
Behind him?
No, as he comes in,
So
like
you're-
right behind him. No, I want nobody seeing what I'm up to. No one.
Okay, so
I
you
would
and
blind Krangor if I could, but I can't. It's too big.
So you both are in the pocket realm and you close the portal.
Gotta take this over, I guess, to Benedict's house. He's gonna get pissed because it's obviously much bigger dragon than he is, but we're not gonna bring that up.
I'm just not going to talk, Ludder. I'll let you do the talking then.
Good. Brilliant. Okay, so we're gonna make our way over to Benedict's house.
And I follow, mouth sealed shut.
I knock on his
It's a good trick. You should teach Zealous how to do that.
I knock on his door.
Come in,
Oh, hi.
Ludder. Who's dead? What
Nobody's
happened?
dead. Nobody's
No,
dead.
there's some. The last 5 times you've come here, there's always something on your tail.
Well, there's Krangor. So,
He looks around. Dragon.
I nod.
so I have this thing that I have to keep here, but I need it kept here. I need it safe. Can
Safe. Well, I mean, this is pretty safe. Nothing can get in unless you let it in.
you can't mess with it. No one
Oh,
else
no.
can mess with it.
Now I'm intrigued. What is it?
It's,
I silently walk in the door.
The door is 3 feet wide.
I go sideways to, like, shuffle in.
What is it? Letter, is that a dragon scale?
it is.
From whom?
Um,
Who's giving you scales?
well, you didn't give me any scales, to be fair, but I
You never asked.
well, because I didn't know if you'd be okay with it. But this one is it's just a nice scale of Bahamut.
What?
It's a scale of Bahamut.
Oh, Lutter. Oh, this is the things I could find
No.
out with this.
No.
Well,
No.
but Lutter, it's the scale of Bahamut. I've
It's-
never had another chance to mess with one of these ever again.
I have another one if you want it.
Well, this one's fine.
No,
Fine, Lutter. I won't mess with it.
you can have the smaller one.
No, it's in your hair. It looks nice with all the other colors.
Just-
Far be it for me to take away your honor of the dragon blood. Thank you.
That was a good decision that you made, and not that I'm trying to bribe you to not mess with my things, but I will give you a scroll.
Scroll?
Yeah.
What kind of scroll?
Hold on. Let me.
What's
let
it?
me- let me-
What kind though? You said scroll. I want to see the scroll.
I have to see what scrolls I have. You
The
know,
letter is a scroll. I need to see the scroll.
I
It's-
understand.
you have multiple scrolls?
No, I don't know. What? Hi. So.
You said scrolls, like plural, like there's more than one. I letter, please.
Yeah.
What scrolls? I like scrolls.
I have a scroll of compulsion.
I feel like that would be counterproductive.
I feel like you already have it. This is what I have.
Cursed with it. Okay, I will take it. Can I have it now? Can I
you
can
leave
I have,
my scale
just
alone.
give me the scroll, and I'll leave the scale alone. I don't want the scale. I want the scroll.
I hand it to him.
He grabs it from you. Oh, what scale?
Perfect. Don't let anyone else get it.
Get what?
My scale, please.
The letter. We're not talking about the thing that the thingy thing is carrying.
The thingy.
And I look in his little shop that's like kind of made of wood and whatnot, and I look for the rafters. Krangor, can you please put it up in the rafters? Because then if he touches it, it will squish him like a bug. Put it up high.
Can you make sure you put it up there so it doesn't fall on me?
Make sure if he touches it, it falls on. I mean, yeah, of course.
Letter, I don't feel like you're being very. Do you have a compulsion for scales, Letter?
No.
No?
What do you mean?
I mean, like knows like, and a thief knows a thief, and I happen to really like scrolls. There's a little glint in your eye when you look at that scale.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
I really. Oh my god, I love the fucking scale. I love it. I love it. I love
They're
it.
amazing, aren't they? Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love it. I
Like,
wanted it for so long, and I've been working. I may have let all of my friends die in order to get it, but that's just like what happened, and that's okay. But
Well,
I got
I mean,
it, and it's mine, and no one else has one. You name
No,
one
it's fine.
other
I don't want your scales.
motherfucker that has Bahamut scale. Fuck no. Justice, bitch, because we're better, and that's fine. Wait, hold on.
Letter?
Yeah.
Did you say let everybody die for the scale?
I didn't do that at all. I will roll a deception check.
Letter? Don't make me cast Zone of Truth on you.
Don't make me squish you.
This isn't a threat. I'm just interested.
I'm still just standing there, holding the scale, not
Just-
saying a fucking
I
thing.
mean, Kriegan here's none of this. I just would like to point out this is the first time ever that Ludder has been slightly mean to Benedict.
It's fitting. It's fitting.
Oh.
Letter, come on. You could tell me. I won't say anything to anybody. I have my own
I
compulsions.
may or may not have been highly intoxicated once in a bar and decided that I wanted to, well, it's a tavern, and I was going to gather up scales, and because everyone else has like really cool like heads of animals mounted on their walls, and I can't have that because I'm so small, you see. And so I was like, what if I got the scales, because I can fit that on my wall in my burrow, and so I figured I'd just start gathering all of them. Oh my god, all of them. And there's so many colors, and they're so cool, and so I'm just going to mount them on my wall, and this is for my wall, and it's like the greatest one because nobody else could get a scale of Bahamut. So maybe I may have seen the opportunity for the fact that there was a huge, horrible, evil creature, and I gathered up as many good and evil and great things as I could, because why would Bahamut listen to me, and coaxed him to show up.
So, in your compulsion, you decided that you would amass a force to take out this Tarask, leaving your party to buy you time so that you could gather all of your forces together to hopefully put up enough of a show to bring down the platinum fucking dragon.
Yeah, it's clever.
I just nod.
I wish I was as smart as you. I'd have so many more scrolls.
I'll see if I can find some more.
Amazing.
But to be fair, I had a plan to possibly bring them back, but then I don't know. I kept once one of them like ate one of it ate
Kriegan?
Kriegan got eaten, and
Yeah,
then
he's
I
always
was-
in front. It's
well,
his
I was-
own fault, really.
Well, I could have gotten him back, but I was afraid like I wasn't gonna get his body, and then I was like, man, that would have been really bad. And then the
That would've
sad
been
part
bad.
is then I have to pick like who gets revived first, and so who we have to sit around and watch them get even further bloated and decayed while we wait for you to get better to bring them back. Either way, it was gonna be bad.
But you got the scale though. Like that's what's important, right?
That's the,
You got to keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, but we're not telling
Like-
anybody.
In compulsion hunting, you cannot let little things like human life get in front of you. You have to get the scales. Oh my god, are we evil?
Are we evil?
I mean, I don't think we're evil, but you have to kind of wonder, do evil people think they're evil?
Fair point.
Like that bigger lich. He didn't seem evil, but he's a lich. And they're evil. Oh, I have to think about this now. Do we need a 12-step program to get off of our compulsions letter?
Maybe once I'm done. No, I mean,
Benedict's not laughing. I'm laughing.
you can't tell
This is very
anybody.
serious stuff, letter. Very serious stuff.
Can't. It's fine. Nobody got hurt, and it turned out okay. Like, was I sure it was going to turn out okay? No, but like it turned out okay, so it's fine.
Who's crying over a little spilled milk? They died. They're back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's next? What scales you going after next?
Mm.
I'll tell you. I would love. Oh my God, a scroll of time stop. All that magic on a little piece of paper. Can you imagine? A level 9 spell letter on just a piece of parchment.
I'll see what I can do.
Doing a great job, Krangor. Thanks for holding that thing up there, bud.
I just nod again.
I told him to put it up in the rafters. Put it up in the rafters.
I put it up in the rafters.
Thank
and
You
he
heard her
stood-
put it up in the rafters. God,
You don't have to stand there and hold it. What if you dropped it?
oh God, that'd be terrible.
It would.
He would drop. What if he dropped your platinum scale and it got
I mean,
scratched?
figure it's such a scale of a platinum dragon. You probably couldn't dent it or anything like that. Like
I don't know.
What
Does
are
it
they, a
matter if
bitch
it's
dragon?
attached to
Wait,
the dragon?
Don't want to say
What
that
does-
out loud. Don't want to call
don't-
him. Anyway,
Anyway, la 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 la. Nobody heard that.
no. So can we just not talk about this?
How about what?
Exactly. Okay. I will talk to you later. And I kind of look at Krieger. Hi.
I don't say anything. I just wave.
You ready to-
Benedict. He snaps his fingers. It's supposed to end the silent spell. Why would you can talk? Maybe it's because I didn't cast it. No, I can dispel magic, and he cast dispel magic on you. No. Ludder, did the trust take his tongue?
No, he's just not talking.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Fine. Rude. Well, I'll keep your scale safe. You take your non-talking dragon. He must be
Hi.
hanging out with Zealous too long.
Oh, yeah. He's, I think, spending too much time with Branch.
And I muttered that under my breath.
Okay.
I heard it. I heard it. You can't talk.
Well, we must be going. We have another task to get going on.
Yes.
We
and
have
I have
to
you
kill
said-
shit and try not to die.
Before that, we were gonna be working on getting me a place here. I haven't seen anything, so
Huh? Oh,
maybe when you.
well, I mean, there was the resurrection, which took me a couple days to get back, and then there was the amassing of all the peoples. It's been a rough couple days, Ludder.
fair
By
enough.
the time you get back, I'll have something built. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And so I go and awkwardly open the door for Krangor to go out.
I nod to Benedict and like sand falls. Just look at him. Sorry about the sand. And I
Cast
walk out.
gust, it blows the
Like
sand out.
everyone got hurt. Morgoth, I know
back on
it
me.
was
Yeah, but take it with you.
pirates.
Take a mess.
I did what I did.
I just stand out on the front porch and I just shake.
Do you feel better?
Sand, it gets under the scales. It gets itchy. It's nice and warm and cozy, but then it's bad. And I just hang my head.
1 second, and Benedict flies out. And he casts prestidigitation on you, and the sand all the sand that's left on you is gone.
Thank you.
You really need
I-
to
I-
learn this spell. Like you seem to be covered.
I
You're covered
have
with a
it.
lot of stuff.
For throw up.
No, for
it.
everything though.
But I've only learned it for throwing up. That's the thing.
When was the last time you got puked on? It's been months.
It has been, and I'm okay with that. I will take sand over vomit.
I mean, I would too. I get that. That's fair. But still, though, you still need to learn this spell. I mean, I might have a scroll here. No, never mind. They're my scrolls.
And then I just
He cast
Like,
prestidigitation on your nose. More sand. You sneeze.
Thank you, Benedict.
Well, Ludder, I will keep your compulsion safe if you keep feeding mine.
Fair enough. And I kind of just hop on Krieger's shoulder and, so I take it you might be mad at me.
Why would I be mad at you?
Because I did something not nice.
You think I haven't picked up on this before? Did you get the Onyx Dragon scale from him?
I did.
Or the Silver Dragon?
I did.
See, then we're good. It was worth it, Ludder. It's your passion, you know? I see no problem with it.
Okay.
I kind of shrug.
I feel like you died, Krangor. Like, I don't know if you'd be totally okay with that, but
You're a paladin of the lunar dyad, sir.
I am, but I'm also a pirate before that.
yeah, I don't know if it comes before that anymore. You're a paladin of fucking Salute and Shar. Like, that kind of matters.
They do matter, but piracy was part of my life. It's part of my idea of freedom.
To be fair,
and passion.
you said you never participated because you were good.
I was still
You
on
stayed
the
on
ship.
the ship. You were on the ship.
Still on the ship.
I don't know. I feel that's loose.
Mm.
But you guys get Ludder. You say he says he's fine with it.
You don't have to be fine with it.
I mean, next time you could just tell us the whole plan. But I get why you couldn't.
Do you think if
I
I had
understand.
said that Zealous was going to be okay with it?
No, he wouldn't have been.
And if you guys didn't actually think that you were going to die, that it wouldn't have made a difference? It would have made a difference.
I mean, you know I would have gone there, no matter what.
Well, to be fair, you wouldn't have had a choice. It
Nope.
was a big evil, so... Win. Still,
So in that, you kind of wonder, did she use your necessity to fight evil to further her own gains?
This is the most rogue shit I've ever seen in my life.
I know, that's why I'm feeding into it.
I mull over it for a second. And I kind of chuckle at it. You know, that's a good way of using a paladin.
well, it's not like that, you see. Like, you have to weigh the situation, you know, like...
That platinum scale is pretty heavy.
You wouldn't get it. Anyway,
Then help me understand.
is it so wrong that in Icarus choosing to, you know, embrace his fatherhood and Kriegan getting his first opportunity to avenge his clan and you getting to be a part of fighting one of the things that had taken down gods and was so evil and awful, and Zealous made a choice to fight and to go against the Tarrasque when he had not really the ability to fight it, and that sounds terrible, but still he didn't, but he did, and then he made better choices afterwards and embraced himself. Overall, is it so wrong in the end that I got one little thing that I wanted? Is it so bad? Is it so bad? No, it's not. It's like a lot of goods, and I just had one little selfish little piece inside. It's not as... I couldn't fucking help it, man. But I don't think it's that bad. I'm not sure if it's that bad, but maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. But I wanted it, and I got it, and I love it.
Well, Captain always gets her cut.
Yes.
Was that just your cut?
Mm-hmm.
Fair. You see Krangor crack a smile. You have been working on this for a long time.
A very long time. Do you know how it took so long? But it paid off. kind of. I hope so.
You
We'll
didn't
see.
just get one skill.
No, I got 2.
You just did get 2.
So let's get back.
All right.
I'm sorry that I got you killed though. And to be fair, to right the wrongs, I am going to find ways to apologize to every single person. They just might not know what for. So, haha.
Well, just
I've already
make
thought
sure
about-
they don't ask me.
They're not. Oh, I mean, they might, but they're not. It's fine.
Then your secret is safe with me.
Oh, don't call it that. It's not
'Cause
a
if
secret.
I'm-
Don't
I'm
say
not-
that now. It's a thing. Don't do that. It's not. Don't.
This is what
Fuck.
you-
And then we go back
Isn't
to the pub
that
room.
what a secret is?
No.
The three of you see Ludder and Krangor enter back into the Isle of Moray from the Pocket Realm, bickering about something. You can't quite hear. But
The game is afoot.
as soon as they
for
walk
Chris.
through, everything's fine. They compose their faces. Both of you roll me a performance check.
I think Krangor did something.
You told your biggest secret to the one motherfucker that can't keep
Oh,
a secret.
that one was almost there. They compose themselves enough. You have your ideas, but it doesn't seem to be too major. So you embark upon your journey now?
Yeah.
Hey, Ludder, will you ride with me on the wagon?
Sure.
I whistle for the griffin.
Chuck!
You see the griffin poke its head out of the clouds, look around. Seeing the coast is clear, he flies down next to you.
As I look at it, you know,
Noble.
I know you didn't know at the time, but the Chaos Raptors were friendly. I don't know if you can understand me, but they were friendly.
It looks at you and it does its feathers on its head kind of like separate as it flexes its wing, its feather. What the
Are
hole
we
is
evil?
called?
I don't know. Did we?
What the hole is called,
Did we
Mander?
set them up? Maybe. Did we get what we needed? Yes.
It splays its feathers out.
Okay.
Confused.
We're in a morally gray area.
I just pet it.
It relaxes. Kind of gives you a dubious look, like weird. Looks around to the sky.
They're not here anymore. Leo, they're not here. You're good. So Ludder, you're on the cart?
Yeah, Stella says he wanted me to go with him, and
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna
follow up with some
fly.
sort.
So the problem here is that the cart and the goat were in the pocket realm, yes?
We can get them out if we need to.
You would have gotten them out.
Okay.
There's a journey coming. Y'all mount up. Chuck just appears next to you, Krangor. Nifty. Spirit animal. He doesn't point to himself, obviously.
He hoops himself. Alright. I got a story for you, bud. If we got a long way to go, it should be fine. I got fucking eaten.
Did you give it indigestion? Why? How
I
are
tried
you
my
here?
best. Angel.
Oh,
Yep.
that's cool. What's she look
Okay.
like? And he's. Go ahead.
She was beautiful, and I just go into a really long explanation of what the fuck just happened.
Are you saying this out loud or are you talking to him in your head?
Oh no, this is out loud.
So the rest of you get to hear Kriegan the whole time relaying the events that happened yesterday to Chuck. And to his point, Chuck, oh, and he's, oh, wow, that you must have been afraid. That's amazing. A Tarask, oh my God. And just the right response at the right time. He is totally like digging your story. The rest of you were there.
Chuck's the one who appreciates my stories.
The delay.
Well,
You're
him
good.
and Jim, Bob, Steve, Tom, Tim.
And I have him now, right? He's
You
in my
do.
pack.
He's in a nut.
He can still hear a nut form. Little bastard.
Zealous, as you get onto the cart, Ludder hops up with you, and you speak the magic word, which is
Abracadabra.
Trovash.
Trovash.
one of these days, man. You're gonna write things down. One of these days.
Just 1d4 him every time he gets something wrong, you know? Just remind him.
You know, you're not very good at remembering things for casting
To be
spells.
fair, I don't usually have to use a spell book.
You guys start writing, and while you're writing, Zealous and Ludder are talking.
So, hey, Ludder.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, I feel like a new person after that fight. And I just want to say it was an honor to die, to give you the time that it took to get together that group to come and fight the Tarask. And I see you in a new light now, and I see how honorable you are. And I just wanted to thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way,
Yeah.
in case you come across any scrolls, just letting you know, I can record them into my spellbook. Just throwing that out there.
You don't have a spell book.
I do because of the feat I picked.
Right, but sorcerers don't learn spells that way.
Right, but I think the way that mine works is I can choose to learn one of the spells from the spellbook when I level. I'll have to double check that, but I think there was something with what I picked.
We will check that.
So you would like to have scrolls?
Well, let me think about it to make sure that it works. It was, let's see, Ritual Caster Wizard. If you come across a spell in a written form such as Magical Spell Scroll or Wizard Spell Book, you can add it to your Ritual Book if it's on the Wizard spell list. The spell's leveled no higher than 8, and it has to have the Ritual tag.
So that's like 5 spells.
Right, that's okay. Yeah, just thank you for, trying hard to get there for us.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate the fact that you took on such a difficult challenge.
And just in case the cookies you gave me were not the memory cookies, you can just throw them away.
What?
I'm just throwing it out there. I've been observant enough to know that sometimes you don't always
I'm close enough to hear this, right, Clark?
you keep things to yourself rather than pass them along, and I just wanted to mention that if you didn't give me the memory cookies that I thought were memory cookies, you don't have to give them to me because I'm not interested.
They were moving, and you said you were flying, so you were up. So
Okay, good.
probably not.
So, just to surmise the conversation,
Mhm.
You're a different person. You're feeling better.
Mhm.
Thank goodness. Thanks for helping you to not be dead. But you
Yes.
don't trust me because I'm selfish.
No. Oh, no. I'm not calling you selfish.
Oh, you just said that I keep things to myself instead of giving them out to people.
I just know that when you
Doesn't
gave me memory
seem
cookies on the boat,
So
I
different.
think only one of the memory cookies you gave me actually gave me memories back.
None of them gave you memories back.
That's when I remembered that I had been a tiefling boy.
That was just you surmising that you are now Look at you! You're a tiefling. Of course, at some point you were a tiefling boy.
Right,
That was-
but you had
that's-
given me memory cookies that were supposed to
I
give me
just
memories
gave
back.
you Nilla wafers, and it wasn't about you. I was.
But you
fucking
told
with
me they were
Kriegan.
memory cookies, right?
I would have told you it was a shoe if Kriegan thought it was a magic shoe. Stop it!
Well, that's a fair point. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I feel like I'm happy with who I am now, and learning more about who this person is than who I used to be.
Because how you used to be, just again to narrow in and hone into the focus of what you're saying, was that then you were assuming the worst in me, treating me like I was stealing things and terrible stuff, and then now here we are.
Well,
saying
no,
I'm
I mean, I
stealing
love
things.
you are
Terrible
the one
stuff.
that saved me from Strahd's box.
Fair enough. I did not steal your cookies, by the way. I gave you your cookies, and if you want more Nilla wafers, I still happen to have like 20 pounds of them. You're more than welcome
Oh,
to
no,
have
no,
them.
I'm more than full of the taste of Nilla wafers.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that you don't want any Nilla wafers, and now I have fulfilled my apology to Zealous. Thank you.
Hey, Cloud.
Yeah,
Am I close enough to hear that fumbling conversation?
you are. You guys are all within about 10 feet of each other.
I'm gonna look at Zealous and be like, I thought I was the dwarf. You just keep digging yourself into holes, don't you?
To be fair,
My
even though I
God.
can't remember it, I'm guessing this was probably who I was before.
Idiot. I'm gonna try to ride close to the wagon where Zealous is, pull out 2 loaves of bread and put them next to his ears. Be like,
You
there,
can't
it's
do
completed.
that. So your fulfillment to Zealous is completed. You feel accomplished, Letter. You're on the road to redemption.
I'm feeling better.
Kriegan, please, God, roll me a survival check.
Okay. I didn't hear shit because I was talking to Chuck.
Yeah, you fucking check the whole damn time.
Oh, inspiration that fuck it. There, go.
Hey, okay. So, you guys book it across the Isle of Moray. You make it to a canyon. The Canyon de Mort that leads into the Trollclaw Mountains. The ground has changed and the terrain from this foresty, meadowy, island terrain into a more of a desolate area. There's mountains all around you on either side of varying heights. Several of them are several hundred feet tall. And the terrain has become rocky and dry. The heat has picked up a bit, and you're sinking at about 90 degrees right now. I don't know what that is in Celsius, so look it up yourself.
I put on the thin hat of excessively cool because that's too hot for me.
And as you start to sweat, you're getting really overheated. You put the hat on, and you're nice and chilly.
Do I see anything from above, Cloud?
Sorry?
Do I see anything from above, Cloud?
Yeah, you see a canyon that goes through the Trollclaw Mountains. And several mountains, lots of boulders, lots of
No
shrubbery.
I'm
inhabitants
thirsty
in the
today.
canyon.
Oof.
Roll me a perception check.
It's like I'm drinking last night. That's probably why. I forgot. I'm just super dehydrated. Whew.
Is there any
So-
chaos raptors around?
No,
That's
you don't see anything. The occasional lizard, scorpion, desert dwelling animals, but nothing of danger to you, so it would seem. The ground becomes too rocky for the cart to continue on. And Zealous, you feeling the ride get a little more bumpy. You don't know if it's going to do damage to the cart or not, but it's definitely uncomfortable on your butt.
Do we want to put the cart in the pocket dimension, Ludder?
Sure, we could do that. And we go and get it back in the pocket realm,
Okay.
and I guess then you'll be walking. I look at
That's
Zealous,
yeah.
and I say, okay, and I hop onto Chris's goat.
You guys have to travel at a normal speed now, 60 feet per 6
I see
seconds.
them put the cart in the pocket realm, and I'm just like, the griffin. I dive down, and I get the griffin to just carry Zealous.
Okay.
Haphazardly carrying him, just like gripped.
Oh. Roll me a dexterity saving. Well, actually, roll me a 20 plus what's the griffin's dex?
Probably shit for a fucking. Oh god!
Ah!
Yeah, you get up to about 60 feet and you drop him. He takes
I look at him. Well, that happened.
12 damage from
I'm not gonna
falling.
try that again.
Weird. I feel like Kriegan was somehow here.
I am.
Right next to you as you hit the floor. You
I'd
just see
rather
him.
walk.
I look at the
Can
griffin.
I just walk?
Yeah, you're not gonna choke.
I pat the griffin's side. You did that on purpose. You didn't want to carry him. I'm sorry.
With seeing Zealous hit the ground, I lean over to Icarus. At least I'm not the only one that Gringor hurts now.
That's a nice relief.
It is.
It's a group of 2. So far. The day is young. The sun begins to kind of get lower in the sky. It's about late afternoon now. And traveling through the Trollclaw Mountains, you don't know anything about this terrain, but Kriegan, you would notice like there's a lot of ambush points around here. And there's a lot of rocks to hide behind.
Yeah.
And although you all have dark vision,
Can I send Raven up to scout ahead?
a rock hits him, he dies.
And I'll tell him, dodge, you bitch.
Look out for rocks.
Why are you angry at me? I just got here.
I'm just saying, you got to watch out for flying things.
Why don't
If
you
you
watch
see
out for
something-
flying things? You were up on a flying thing and you fell.
You let go of me. What am I gonna do? I don't
Not
have slow fall.
You didn't take feather fall?
No,
Well,
I
that
didn't
seems
expect
like
to be in the sky very often.
No, see? Then you're yelling at me.
As I pass by them, like, I did kill you once by dropping your.
See, it's always by dropping. It's not my fault.
Well, then I wouldn't go up in the air anymore.
Right, but you have wings. You should dodge.
How do you dodge when you're flying?
You drop one wing, and it brings you over real quick to the side.
You know nothing about air currents.
Obviously not.
I drop one wing, the right side of me becomes a boulder, and then I fall. Once the other wing goes vertical, I can't flap and level that shit out. Doesn't work that way.
Gotta learn how to recover from a stall.
From a what?
A stall.
Like a bathroom stall?
It's when you just start dropping.
You mean falling?
Yeah,
Why are you calling it a stall? It's called falling.
I don't know. It must have been a
I
memory
don't.
from.
You,
like,
you,
300 years
you,
ago.
you're walking. I don't call that controlled tripping.
Things are you're really good at controls slipping? What did you used to call it? Tripping? Control tripping. You're so
Tripping,
good at
yeah.
control tripping.
Kriegan ponders on controlled tripping from.
Do you look at a fish and say, "Wow, you're really good at controlled drowning"?
I just don't want you to go
I mean,
back
they're
to the
fantastic at it.
Feywild and then I gotta
I like the Feywild.
spend
You're
all
not
these
there.
materials to bring you back.
That's your problem, not mine. I didn't ask to be here. I wasn't asked to be born. I was summoned.
I pat Chuck. I'm glad we're friends.
Listen,
I'll
this
have a
spell
lot
is
of
called
problems that need to work
companion,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Like, or familiar. You're supposed to be friendly with me.
It doesn't say that. It says I won't attack you, and I'm not. But I got summoned and I hit by a boulder, and that's somehow my fault?
Sorry you're
No,
not
I
getting
didn't say it
along
was.
with your bird thing. I've apologized now
It's
twice.
fine.
He's rude.
Nobody likes me. It's all right.
Man.
I'm happy.
I turn over and look at Ludder and be like, I thought he was a changed man.
We love him.
It's my fault. What do you want me to do?
I just want you to survive.
Does the griffin see the raven and get hungry?
Well, I mean,
Don't
it's a
eat his raven.
Isn't it a spectral thing?
yeah, it's a
You know, I could just change you to an octopus and you can sit in my pocket the whole time.
Never have to worry about a boulder again.
Can I just go back?
No.
If I could unsummon myself, I would.
Just as a quick
And as-
meta. Hold on. Welcome to Fuck Around, Crodad. It's always a clusterfuck.
And you, why didn't you dodge all that cake that was falling the other day?
I happen to like cake.
Oh, noted. Okay.
Man, they need to bone. Who doesn't need a good bone?
Cake is a
every now
good
and
thing.
then-ish?
How is cake
It's
ever
fine.
a bad thing?
Piece of cake flies out of nowhere.
Big
hits
ass
you in the face.
monsters. Look at
Does
those
one
big
damage.
asses. It's better than flat ass monsters. Come on.
Why am I stuck? Why do I know this is my first spellcaster, but why do I get the fucking novices?
So
I'm gonna ride past Zealous and be like, I think this is how you pissed off whatever god you pissed off. Just keep riding. God, I thought I was poor with that god.
It's fine then. Just
Wow.
fly ahead and scout. If a thing comes at you, don't dodge it. It's fine.
Okay. He takes off and he flies the other way.
Well, I guess we'll know if anything's coming up behind us.
I turned to Ludder. I think we need to get high ground. Just hopefully we can get a vantage point. But
I'm scouting for anything that's gonna ambush the guys on the ground, by the way.
Okay.
I think that's fine. We can find a good place to sit up for the night.
So, Grangor, you scout around for a couple hours while they're setting up camp. With that perception check, you're not finding. You find rocks. You find terrain is pretty bad. There's a river to the south of you, a stream more likely, and you see the raven fly off. You know, where the hell's he going? Maybe there's danger behind you. You guys make camp.
Cast Levin's tiny hut.
Okay.
I will cast what's the spell? Hold on. I think it's called Faithful Hound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast Faithful Hound to keep watch outside of Leomund's tiny hut.
As you cast your spells, you all get this feeling like you're being watched. Roll me an insight check, everybody.
Zealous don't know shit.
let's go.
Holy shit!
It's just the raven watching us.
Ludder and Zealous, you just feel like you're being watched, but you don't really feel anything worse than that. The other three of you, you're definitely being watched.
Just
Every
I'm-
5 steps, you're checking over your shoulders, pretty much.
Can I kind of tell like a direction, or is it just like
It's a spidey sense. You don't know where it's coming
just the feeling? Okay,
from. It's just an ominous feeling like you're being watched.
good. There's something definitely out here watching every fucking movie, mate.
I agree with that, Kriegan. I don't like it.
We can't be seen in Liam's tiny hut, can we? Isn't it like a camouflage bubble dude thing?
I believe so.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can change the color of it.
Got
It's
it.
not like it's not like it's camouflage, but you can change
Yeah.
it to match like a color that blends in with
Does
the background.
sound still go through?
Forget. It's been a while since we've used that.
I believe it does, yes.
Let's see.
Okay.
Lehman's tiny hut, 10-foot radius, immobile dome that force springs into existence around and above you, remains stationary for the duration. The spell ends if you leave its area. 9 creatures of medium or smaller can fit inside the dome. The spell fails if the area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. The creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. The spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the place is comfortable and dry, regardless of weather outside. Until the spell ends, you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it's transparent from the inside.
1 sec.
Okay.
So
The sound is good.
it doesn't say about sound. It doesn't say it stops sound.
Okay.
And also say that like spell effects don't extend outside of the dome.
Yeah, I think
It
it
did.
said that.
So would
Well,
your
that's why I'm
hound even
casting
work?
Faithful Hound outside of the dome.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't cast through the dome.
Okay.
So I will cast Faithful Hound. And as I'm casting it, I tell everybody, just everybody, say fuck around and find out for me real quick, quietly.
Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around and find out.
All right. Find out.
Fuck around and whatever.
Fuck around and find out, Zealous. And I'd like,
Fuck around,
Fuck around and find out. good. Now the dog won't fucking bark at you,
Oh, okay.
dumbass.
Thank you.
And I cast the spell. Password is
Sorry.
fuck around and find out. So, if anybody gets within 30 feet of it without first speaking the password, it starts to bark loudly, so that will come through. It is invisible and can see into the ethereal plane, and it ignores illusions.
Does it see through physical barriers?
It doesn't
Does-
say that. It just says it's invisible to all creatures except you and can't be harmed. When a smaller or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it without first speaking the password that you specify when you cast this spell, the hound starts barking loudly. It can see invisible creatures and can see into the ethereal plane. And then that it ignores illusions.
But it doesn't have like true sense or
I
blind
don't-
sense.
I don't think so. But I mean,
Cool.
I don't like that cool.
oh, okay. I pat Revan on the head.
I forgot you named it fucking Revan.
and then I go back into Liam's tiny hut.
I closed the map that I had open for this.
I will use the 4th level spell slot for you as well, Cloud.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
It lasts 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Writing a third.
It's burning at night.
And I'm gonna make the outside. You said we were by rocky terrain, correct?
Yeah, it's rocky terrain.
So I'm gonna make it like stone, grayish.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Gummy.
Hi.
Huh?
Why don't you just say I'm gonna make it the color to match the terrain? Why don't you just say that, Gummy?
Because it could be like Grand Canyon rocks. They're reddish, brownish.
That's why you say you just make it the color to match the terrain.
Now we got a gray orb.
Exactly.
It'd be different.
Good luck with
We got a
that,
fucking
Gummy.
gray pimple in a red canyon.
I'm just gonna
like,
go
of course they're
outside
gonna
and dig
fucking
myself
know.
in a fucking hole in the ground. Safer in the ground. All I know is at some point Zealous' bird's gonna come back cacawing and we're fucked.
Being a little dick.
Yeah, you gotta be
That little
careful when you
fucker.
have familiars. Any NPCs can be assholes.
It's not an orb, it's a dome.
Sorry.
And I am sorry because I have to find the map I made.
Haven't we had a familiar that fucked with the party before?
Yep.
Wasn't that on Avarnos? Did that happen?
The one that Lindsay kept killing and feeding
Yeah,
to
that one.
Newsy Snake.
Yeah.
That one did not like her very much. It just got
No.
murdered. Hey, you're here. Feed yourself to my friend Snake. What?
I
Yeah,
remember that now,
that's
yeah.
so fucking dark. Okay, I guess I'll go now. And he made her that bird so nice at first.
I did.
It was the nice bird that just got eaten over and over and over again.